Yo, what up guys? What up YouTube? Wherever you're coming from on Facebook. I want to have a quick talk with you guys about positives and negatives about the fitness industry, because I want to tell you guys, I want to show you, I want to teach you guys, especially the younger people and people who are new, especially for my YouTubers who are trying to grasp that as much amount of hope as they can, and grow and grow their business and all that. The fitness industry is tough, especially at a time like this. It's tough, especially with these YouTube issues and losing views, people being unsubscribed from the channels out of nowhere. Like you might be watching this video right now because you have a notification, but you might be unsubscribed. Like, I had a lot of people that were subscribers since day one that aren't subscribed anymore. It's just out of nowhere. And we have issues like that. People are being greedy. There's a lot of greed. There's a lot of greed with trying to work with other people, especially the OG YouTubers. You gotta really have something really special for them to even cooperate with you on anything. And I'm not gonna try and be a big-headed, but I think my shit's great. I mean, everything I do, every time I collab with somebody, they ended up having that video almost ends up being the best video on their pages. I mean, if you see me and Matt Keto's video, his biggest video is 1 million plus views, whatever. Nick Wright, his video is 1 million views. I think almost 1 million views. One of the biggest videos on people's pages that I collab with. And then Ashley No Sierra, I'm not too sure. I haven't checked that video out. I've only collabed with 3 people, and in my time, and it's like Matt took a step out. I had the Instagram following, he had the YouTube following. I have the Instagram, he has the YouTube. But YouTube is, where it's at. He taught me that YouTube is where it's at, and that's why it became my main focus. And I understand why, because I touch more of you. We feel a connection. There is a connection built between us as I'm talking to you right now, because I'm looking right into the camera, like as I'm looking into your eyes right now, as a conversation in person. And it somehow mentally and spiritually touches you of the words that I speak, because it's just like I said, that connection with YouTube makes you feel like you personally know somebody, like they're family, like they're a friend. And YouTube is I see how people get greedy with the amount of, once I have this, I want this to be mine. I don't want anybody to have any part of it from me. But I thank those who have given me the opportunity to, show myself into a bigger crowd. But this is the honest truth. A lot of people don't want to collab with you, don't want to, add you in videos or whatever, because they don't want you taking their fans. Just like I said, a lot of people don't want you taking their fans. I'm the type of person where I want to see everybody grow. I don't really, when it comes to me and collabing, it's tough for me sometimes just because of the workouts I do, and I'm just kind of everywhere sometimes. And even with Matt now, even trying to collab with Matt and we go to the same gym, it's just hard for me, just because I'm on a different schedule now. And so I try to make these big collabs happen for you guys. I know there was one time when I tried to collab with Bradley, and it didn't happen. A couple other people, and Michael Hearn, Mike Rashid, it just didn't happen. But these are busy people. That too, these are busy people. But then there are those who just do not want to do anything with you, because they don't want you. They don't see any income from you. They don't see dollar signs from you. Now, I'm not gonna lie. There are some people that I looked up to in the industry that I wanted to collab with, and they were like, we don't have time, blah blah blah, fake. But when somebody comes along that's blowing up at the moment, you put them on your page and talk about how y'all, you know, I see him as like a friend, like a brother. No, the motherfucking you don't. You don't see him as a friend, no brother. This mofo just has all these freaking followers coming in, blowing up fast, and you want to be a part of that. He wants to be a part of you. He wants to grab some of yours, and you want to be a part of his success and grab some of his. I know. I've seen it. I've seen how y'all talk and look at each other, and, you know, sitting there at the gym, you know, talking like y'all know each other when y'all don't. It's awkward. I can feel the awkwardness watching some of these guys' YouTube videos, or actually, you know, the people that I'm talking to right now. And then, like I said, I'm not gonna throw out names like that, like just straight on, because I'm not that type of person. But it's crazy how you gotta understand that the growth with everybody. And you know what? There's one person I feel like that would collab with me that I feel like was for real about it, and that was Simeon Panda. I met him, and he was like, I was like, yeah, let's get us something in, and, you know, we talked it up a little bit, and he actually I genuinely felt like he would really like to do something in. He noticed me, saw me. He's like, yeah, I saw you on Ulysses, man. You're a beast, blah, blah, blah. He has his little voice going on, you know. Yeah, man, you're a beast, man. It's magnificent, you know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and it's like, you know, you get that first 5 minutes is when I tell somebody, when you get that vibe. You get that vibe, like, all right, maybe this might happen, maybe, you know, or not. But, you know, this is I want to leave this as a warning to you guys. Don't feel so bad if you're trying to get a collab with somebody huge and it doesn't work out. They're busy. Or it's either they're busy or just kind of just, you know, lost or whatever, and they don't feel like doing anything, or I mean, because they have the power to. They're the ones with the follower. Remember, you're in loss of power because you're going to them, not them coming to you. And I talk about that. Don't be of loss of power. You know, ask once and leave it alone. But also, or those who, majority of those who just don't want to collab with you because they don't see any give back. You know, they feel like, some people feel like with me, I'll tell people like, yo, I mean, we do a video, you got more followers than me, but yeah, we do a video together, and the shit I do and that your people haven't seen is going to blow up. You know what I'm saying? But they get scared of that. They get scared of, you know, somebody else becoming bigger than them, and a lot of people do, and that's the issue. You know, we can't all just grow together. It doesn't matter how fast somebody else grows faster than you. We can all just grow together. YouTube is there for life, basically. When you constantly grow your YouTube, it's constantly going to grow over the years. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I'm eventually going to hit 1 million subs on YouTube. You know, it could be 2 years from now, it could be a year from now, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever it is. I'm constantly going to be growing. And I feel like, you know, everybody, and this is to go out to you big YouTubers, you got to understand that. You know, you don't know what somebody can bring to the table. And for people who are looking to collab, you have to understand that a collaboration is an investment about you. If you're doing a collaboration and you're just getting an arm workout in or some simple stuff, then it's a waste of time. It is a waste of your time. You have to dig deep and get creative about something that you can enhance the video with, that will, you know, make you stand out. You have to stand out and show out. You know, that's why you see me when I collab, I try to take advantage of it. I try to do something crazy. I try to do something that's people be like, either it's gonna be like, yo, that's really stupid, or yo, that's dope as hell. Like, Teron, you're a beast. Like, you have to take advantage of that. You have to. It's not, you know, don't waste time, you know, thinking that just because somebody's big, somebody has a big following, and you got a shout out from them, or you showed up on that video, that you're gonna just overflow with fans. No, you have to give people a reason to say like, oh, I like this guy's stuff, but the guy he featured, yo, his stuff's dope is a mug too. And that's the problem with what I was going through. I've been going through reaching out, and I reached out, and that was it. I reached out once, They said, now, or I'm gonna wait until I open up my gym, or you know what I'm saying, or I gotta find out how I can financially benefit from this, and I just squash it. But they know that once I get that chance, once I get in front of that crowd, I'm gonna show out and I'm gonna blow up quick. Because if I could do something like what Simeon, Ulysses, Bradley, Dana, and Kai Green did when they were traveling around, that's huge. That's big names. And they traveling around and they were just growing. Everybody was growing. I guarantee you, I could probably grow twice as much. No bull. No bull. And I'm not being cocky, I'm just being honest. I keep it 100, and I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I can do, and I know that's why I get chances like WWE and NFL, because I know I have some type of superstardom, persona in me that is just waiting for its day of reckoning. We're all waiting for our day of reckoning. Each and every single one of you watching this video, you have a day of reckoning coming, and you will own it. You'll come to the time where you will for surely own your life and say, all right, everything's going great now. We just keep going with the flow. So, but back to the fitness industry stuff. I just want you guys to just watch out for yourselves, and really pay attention to somebody's persona, and because some people may seem great and they aren't, and you gotta catch the signs quick. Don't be a fool. Don't be starstruck just because they're big. Don't be a fool. Follow your heart. You see with your eyes mislead you. Your eyes mislead you. There are a lot of people that I watched that I thought were great people, and my eyes misled me once I found out, who they really are, which a lot of people are coming to see right now. But follow the heart, connect with the mind. Do not let the eyes fool you. That's all I have to say today. I hope y'all have a blessed week, and hey, y'all stay safe.